Welcome to How to YouTube episode 2. I really want to take this time to say thank you guys for the overwhelming amount of feedback I've been getting, and let's get started. The first question comes from Darren Polo. Hey noob. I'm a small channel just starting to grow. Even if I have been here for a year, I upload videos that I enjoy playing and mostly do it to pass time. But as I started loving YouTube, I wish to have an audience. If you could please check out my channel and give me any recommendations in any level, please. Now here's the thing, dude. I know you've started YouTube for a long time, but I went to your channel and there is only 7 videos. Now you can't expect to grow an audience with 7 videos. So what I would tell you to do is, as I tell everyone, to do collaborations and to make more videos, especially for you. Just make around 50 videos or 100. And if you can't even gather a small following by then you might want to change things up a bit. But for 9 videos, I think 7 videos, you're doing perfectly fine. Highland Reaper 3XX asks, hey Banoob, I'm wondering if there is a quick way to get big on YouTube. If there are any specific factors, okay. This is a pretty simple one. Make good content. Tell PewDiePie, Tobuscus, Yogscast, Smosh, and Nigahiga to share your videos. That's all you need. The question from Maplescast is, how do you increase the quality of your videos? Because he uses Fraps and it only goes up to 480p. So here's the thing with Fraps. The amount of resolution you're gonna get it's completely variable depending on the resolution of your monitor. Now if you have a 1920 into 1080 HD monitor, that's the resolution you're gonna get your videos in. If you have a 1280 into 720 monitor, that's the same resolution you're gonna put it out. But there is something you can do. You can obviously record something at a lower resolution, use a software like Camtasia, and change the resolution. You'll be able to trick YouTube into thinking that it's an HD video. But it depends. If you guys just want to trick the people, that's totally fine. It won't really increase the quality. However, it will increase the file size. Guys, I do apologize because I won't be able to check out all of your channels, and so many of you guys want me to check it out. So here's what you have to do, Tomahawk Gaming. If you have 100 videos but you're not getting the support you need, there is something you need to change. And what I would assume is that you haven't done any collaboration. When you collaborate with another YouTuber who has 50 subscribers, those 50 guys will see you, and eventually there's a chance that 5 of them, let's say at least 5 of them, come to your channel and subscribe to you. That would be great. I mean, you could collaborate with tons of people, let them have a video on your channel, and you guys should get into a conversation, get a Skype call, talk with each other, and have some fun. I really can't stress this enough. And join communities, a place where you can share your videos, because even if you have millions of videos and you don't have a way to make people see them, it'll just get buried under YouTube, unless your videos are of a specific genre that really doesn't exist, and that's really hard to find on YouTube. Hano Sengoku asks, awesome channel dude, take a peep at my channel, I like to hear your thoughts. And dude, this is an epic coincidence because around 2 or 3 days ago I actually was talking with a dude called the Black Critic guy, and he showed me one of his videos and you were actually there, so I guess you already know what you're doing and you really don't need to be here. You've got YouTube figured out, you're doing really well, and yes, good, keep it up. Little Mr. Spider asks, hey Banoob, I want to make gameplay videos but I'm a little afraid of getting copyright infringements. Is my fear stupid or just right? And if right, how can I post gameplays with commentaries? I see many people doing that but I'm still afraid. Now, copyright is something that's extremely crucial, and that's something that you guys want to know, and no matter how many times I tell you guys this, it's kind of hard to understand, so let me get this straight. Technically, you are not allowed to post any gameplay videos because the rights of the gameplay belongs to the companies which create the game. But there is a gray area called the fair user policy. You guys can dig into fair user policy, just Google it. But here's, when it comes to gaming, you're allowed to make gaming videos as long as you have a commentary. Now if you don't have a commentary, you won't be able to make gaming videos. A lot of people say that you can join networks because they have publishing rights, therefore you won't have any copyright strikes, which is false, and you guys should know that. Gaming networks, maybe besides Machinima, don't have the rights for the games. You don't really expect them to go ahead and buy the rights for all the games, even for that particular reason, because that's expensive as hell and they get that kind of money back from you guys, so they won't do that. But fair user policy is pretty simple. As long as you have a commentary, you won't have a problem, unless it's a cutscene or unless it's a game like GTA San Andreas or something where the game has a radio inside and you guys can hear the voice of the radio. Now, there could be a copyright infringed material if there is a song inside the game which the network can't save you with, so you have to be a little careful when choosing your games. That's why not a lot of people do Let's Plays of San Andreas and stuff like that which have third-party material. Now, if you're with a network, if you're not without a network, you'll have a big problem monetizing gameplay. Now, people would say that you would have to be with a network. The answer is no, but I would suggest you guys to join a network, because if you're doing gaming videos, YouTube Adsense will probably pay you more money, but you're at the risk of being click bombed. People can click your advertisements around 10-20 times and that's the end. Your Adsense account is going to get banned and your channel is going to get a strike. You don't want that. I'm assuming you guys want to play it safe, and yes, you do have to give away part of your earnings, but it is completely worth it, and I do recommend you guys to join a network. Now, if you're not joining a network, however, you have to be extremely careful with those stuff, and even you won't get claimed. People in partnerships, the worst case scenario that would probably happen, unless you violate copyrights extremely brutally, is that you will get a third-party claim and you can just delete the video and you can get over it. But if you're using AdSense, just be careful. Thinker Games asks, so here's my question: how should people go about intros and outros? What are your thoughts on beginning and ending your video? Now, here's the thing. I think that you should never start a video with the intro. You should have a little bit, around 2 seconds of something inside the video which is not the intro, so you can get people's attention, and then put the intro. The intro should range from anywhere between 2 to 5 seconds. Yes, my intro is 8 seconds. It's a little too excessive, I know. I'm trying to figure out a way to cut it off, but I really do like the intro and I hope it's not that boring. But I have seen people with intros which are 30 seconds long and it is just annoying. I know you guys like to see your own intros, but other people really don't just have the time. 2 seconds is perfectly fine. You might think short, but no. I think 2 seconds would be the perfect. You could find an intro at that length. Now, the outro is a totally different scenario. You can make it as long as you want. It doesn't really matter, because after they finish seeing the content, they leave. So just put it up there with something, maybe some links to some previous videos, so it doesn't really matter about the length of the outro video. An average gamer 34 commented saying, anyone want to collab with a level 2? Now, if you guys remember my previous video, I discussed about levels regarding YouTubers depending on the amount of subscribers you have. Now, he's taken it properly, and if you guys just go down to the comments, there are going to be plenty of YouTubers who are at your level and who are watching this series. You guys should message these guys. I mean, the people are right here. If you just scroll down right now, and there are plenty of people who are willing to do collaborations with you, and this guy is one of them. Someone message this guy and tell them that they want to do a collaboration with you guys. Just look below. There are probably going to be at least 20-30 comments, and all those people are YouTubers that want to collaborate, so go ahead, message them. This is going to be a small social. You guys should chat with each other in the comments, do whatever the hell you guys want, and do collaborations, feature each other's channel. I tell this time after time, but this is the greatest way to grow on YouTube. So please, collaborate. Game Cave Arcades asks, I'm very new to YouTube and could use your advice. What video editing software do you recommend for gaming? For recording, I recommend Fraps and DxTory, and for editing, I recommend Camtasia Studio or Sony Vegas Pro. But Sony Vegas is expensive and who needs to pay that much money? Actually, Adobe Premiere Pro is also a great program. It really does depend on how big the needs are. For me, Camtasia is enough, and I use it for all my editing purposes except maybe one or two. I just feel like these videos are getting longer and longer since so many of you guys are commenting about questions that actually make sense. So MacGiverman55 asks, I use Camtasia to record the audio and the video is horrible. It is all fuzzy. Now, if the video is horrible, Camtasia doesn't really do a good job at recording. I told you guys that Camtasia is great for browser games, but go beyond that and it will screw you over. However, the audio quality, it shouldn't be a problem. If you get a fuzzy audio quality, it's something wrong with your microphone. If you want a free software, what you can do is, if you guys use Windows, I'm not sure if you use Windows because of your username, but if you use Windows, just get Windows Movie Maker. It's not the best editing software, but it's free. I mean, it's not free, you guys paid for Windows, but hey, it's kind of free. Super Spartan 427, dude, you do not want to have the Bandicam logo. Trust me, it is a bitch. You do not want to have it. Please buy the version or use a different software. And I am not gonna tell you that you can pirate the version because it's illegal, air quotes, but just remember there are other options. Double question from Dylan Vickers. First question is, Banoob, I'm new. I'm going to try to make a better name, but I'm stuck on what screen recorder or what methods to use. So if you could help me, I would be grateful. About the name, I'm not exactly sure, but you can't change the name unless you make a new channel. Yeah, sad. As for the recorder, go with Fraps. It should be fine. Unless your computer can't handle it, then try Bandicam. If that doesn't work, try DxStory. If that doesn't work, try Camtasia. And he asks, Banoob, I'm stuck, please help. I don't know how to get good audio, but I'm afraid if I buy a microphone, I'm afraid it won't work. So if you could help me, that would be great. So if you're afraid about your microphone not working before you buy it, there is absolutely nothing I could do there. I would recommend to go with something, Blue Snowball should be fine. It's around $50. If you buy it from Amazon or eBay, it would work because it generally does. Blue is a great brand and it's kind of expensive for a microphone, but they deliver good quality. If you don't, use Audacity to filter out the unwanted noises in your normal microphone. Now, I'm not going to do a whole tutorial on how to use Audacity because I've seen plenty of tutorials on YouTube and a lot of them are great. So moving on to the next question. Captain Venom 126 asks, Banoob, I am kind of new to YouTube. I'm not sure if I should apply for a network. I need some help with it. I always trust my hardest on videos, so please help me. I mean help CV. Okay, so here's the thing. You don't really need to join a network at the beginning until you start to monetize your videos. Now, people are going to be like, well,
if I monetize my videos from the beginning, I would make more money, right?
But the thing is, you'll probably make $1 at max because you get like $1 or $2 for 1,000 views. And you can't even really join a network until 1 month. Sure, you can join networks, but to generally join a decent network, now a lot of people are joining networks like Awesomeness TV, and I get around 3 messages who is stuck in Awesomeness TV and they want to get out. I'm with N4G. To join us, you need 2,500 views per month. I know to join TGS, you need around 500,000 views per month, but it really does differ according to the network. Now, I don't think you should join a network until you can safely make around 5,000 views per month. That's just my opinion, because you're not losing out on anything. Just don't monetize your videos till then. You will be fine. You don't really need to jump into a network and lock yourself in for an extended period of time, because never sign a contract if it's longer than 1 year, because you really shouldn't. That's my advice that I could give you, unless it's a gold mine contract. Think you're not going to grow more than that, then sign it. The ghosting returns in this episode and asks me, hey, thanks for replying for the question. Can you check out my channel and give some tips aside from the resolution? Aside from the resolution, your channel is pretty okay. The only thing you need to do is make more videos. You're going fine, don't worry about that, just keep on at it. Do some collaborations. Seriously, people don't get this. Do collaborations. You can never do too many collaborations. Even if it's a guy with one subscriber, do a collaboration, because that subscriber might be yours. Dan Jeremy asks how to make your YouTube videos interesting. Now this is not something that I can do for you. It's just basically depending on your entertainment factor, depending on your comedy, depending on how people like you as a person, will you be able to make the YouTube videos interesting. But what I can tell you is a little trick. One thing is that you could do, ask people questions, get them to comment, get them to like your videos. Just talk to the person individually. Like, for example, this How to YouTube series is basically me asking you guys questions and you answering them, and it's more interesting than a simple let's play. And you guys can even do interactive videos. I'm not going to be going into detail about interactive videos because there are plenty of interactive videos on YouTube. Just search it and try and manipulate that aspect of YouTubing. Nuts is here asked, can you make a video of all sites or places where other channels help or where different YouTubers can help each other? No, I simply cannot, because that list would be endless. Now, I'll tell you guys the sites that I use and that I know that work. One is something called YouTube Talk. It's a forum and you guys could find people. It's probably the biggest YouTube forum and you can find people to collaborate with. Another thing is NoobTubers. It's a Facebook group that we have. It'll be in the description. Go there. It will have plenty. I think we have 250 YouTubers now who will be willing to help you and help you grow. And the third option is, dude, there are plenty of people in the comments below. Just message them and they will help you. Trust me, the people who are here are people who need help. They're just like you, and you guys should help each other, which is the whole point of YouTube. It's a community. I mean, we're nothing without each other. The whole reason I'm here is because you guys decided to subscribe and do this. It's really simple. Help each other out and you will be perfectly fine. The Tech Muncher asks again, now I really don't have any equipment for a proper video production like camera, lighting, even not a decent device. Should I really invest on it? Does it really pay back? Now here's a tricky question. It depends on how good of a YouTuber you are. First of all, what kind of videos you'll be doing. Now I'm assuming you'll be doing tech unboxing, kind of techie videos. The whole thing is about a camera. Now I don't know the price of lights, but I'm assuming you'll be buying a decent camera which is ranging around $200 to $300, or maybe you want a good DSLR camera to make $1,000. It really is confusing because you can't guarantee whether you'd be paid back. Now one thing I do know about technology is that the CPM, the cost per mile, or the amount of money you would get paid for technology videos, it is way out of, like $2 for gaming videos. For tech videos it goes all the way up to 10. There's a massive difference, and it's not, these CPMs are extremely biased and they do range, but I've seen people with tech videos, their CPM is just off the roof. So I do think you'll be able to take it back, but if you want to buy good equipment for everything, I'm assuming you'd need around 1 million views. And could you get that? Which is my problem, but you should be able to get decent equipment if you can get around 500,000 views, but you can't really guarantee anything, which is the beauty of YouTube anyway. A little message from Finally Anime. He didn't know that Envato had After Effects, and I'm personally glad that this video is actually helping you guys, and I am just thrilled to see at least one person getting help from this. So you are welcome, dude, and I hope this helps plenty of other people. Vera Kays asks, can you check out my channel and tell me what you think I should improve? I personally checked it out. It's not bad. You're not doing anything wrong specifically. You could have a better quality audio setup, yes. It's just general advice that I would give to anyone, and you could just be a bit more energetic in your videos, and you know what, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep on making videos and sharing and do collaborations. You'd be perfectly fine. I ate instant noodles. By the way, nice username. Asks, could you check out my channel and tell me what I should improve on? I checked some videos, the one that was shown first, the channel featured video. The resolution, I did like the fact that there were more than one person in one video, which is always great to have a person to commentate with. You're doing generally okay, do more collabs, you know, just wait for it to happen. Floyd asks about AdSense and the risk, but I think we did get that covered previously. And I hope that was long enough. If you still didn't understand the whole concept of AdSense, let me know again. I think we got this one covered. Banoob, can you please check out my channel and say what to change or some tips like that? Personally, I would tell you to do commentaries instead of basic video gameplay because it does get kind of boring no matter what music you put in the background. And one more thing about your username. The reason I know that you guys really like playing Ninja Saga and you play only Ninja Saga videos, but here's the problem. Now, Ninja Saga, as we all know, is a game which is kind of fading away. If that game fails, what will you guys do? Now, this is always a question I ask people whose name includes a certain game like Minecraft something and League of Legends him and her, and if your game fails, what are you going to do next? Are you going to start over? Or are you going to keep on putting videos in your channel which has a different name and would just look weird? Jovan Goleski asks, how do you make a YouTube partnership? It's pretty simple. You take 5 grams of vinegar, 5 bottles of milk, 3 eggs, and you stir them together and put it in the microwave for 15 minutes. Nah, just kidding. It's really simple. To get a YouTube partnership, just get around 2,500 views per month. And just apply for a network. If you have that, just message me, I'll guide you through the steps. YouTube partnership is really easy. I'll have the links to joining N4G, joining Machinima, and joining Yaosh, or whatever network you want in the descriptions below. Super Gaming asks what screen recorder for him to use if he has a Mac. Now this is tricky because I had a Mac and I stopped using the Mac because I couldn't find a decent recorder. There are plenty of recorders. I know Camtasia works for Mac, and I do know that there's something called iScreenFlow which also works for Mac, but I really didn't find anything as good as Fraps, and the sheer fact that they didn't have enough games for me to play led me to leave Mac. But I would recommend Camtasia and those are the only things that did work while I was using a Mac. Also, there is one more thing. QuickTime Player can record videos, but you do need a pretty good PC to handle that, and it does take a lot of space. Busy Evil Gamer says that he's been making videos for a long time and he's been making them in 720p, but he's not getting subscribers and views. And you ask what you're doing wrong. Now here's the thing, you don't have to be doing anything wrong to not get views and subscribers. The only thing you need to do is get a bit of luck and do some collaborations, and hopefully you will get some subscribers, but you don't have to be doing anything wrong. I checked your channel, you're doing pretty okay, your commentaries are nice, and you know, find people to collaborate with. That's pretty much the only thing you need to do. XXtension HDX wants me to look at their channel, so here's a quick brief on your channel, dude. Your gaming videos are okay, the quality is okay, but the audio quality, I can hear your computer's background fan, and that can drive people insane a bit. And I also found one video of yours was just a picture of 2 girls clenching their butts, and the description said you uploaded it because you were bored. Seriously? Other than that, you'd be doing fine. Trashy AI asks, is this really episode 1? No, because there was an episode 0, so this is episode 2. That means this right now is episode 3, and it's confusing, but you'll get along. FPS Norways asks, can you help me, man? I've been stuck on 300 to 400 subs for half a year. I make many videos as possible, try to be creative, but still nothing happens. I've been doing YouTube for a year and I don't see why I can't get more recognition. I don't know what to do. I have my ups and downs on YouTube, and I'm feeling down on YouTube right now, but that is extremely common. That happens to everyone. It gets to everyone at one point. Breaking out from that is extremely hard. Try and find something new, and if you can't do, and if it didn't work out for you, do some collaborations, find people to share videos with, and try a different genre. Like if you're playing FPS games and it doesn't get you anywhere, try playing an RPG and see what happens. Explore your options, because there's no way that you can't break out of the rut. You can always break out of the rut. Blaster the guinea pig asks, what should I do to get more noticed? Also check out my channel. You probably need to anyway to haha, you little cheap bastard. So I checked out your channel, you have 52 videos and you have 29 subscribers. You've already gotten partnership. You do have some speed art of you drawing with your tablet. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong, but just keep on trying and you should be able to do it. I remember, as I tell to everyone, collaborate. And now the time you've all been waiting for, the featured channels. The first one is JIQRSL, and he actually has a giveaway on his channel. You guys should go and check that out and, you know, just see what you guys like. Try and do a collaboration with him. Subscribe to him and see if you guys like him. Because remember, we're doing this to help each other grow, and if you guys do support the featured channels, you know, it would really help them out, and it would really help me out continuing this as a series, so people would actually get excited about being a featured channel, because it does give them some sort of recognition and some sort of help. And I do thank you guys if you've stuck through this entire video, because I know it's getting longer and longer since there are more and more questions, but hopefully you guys have learned a thing or two and it would help out. The second featured channel is XHishyX. So he's got a decent channel, he's got some good gameplay videos, I checked it out, he's a good YouTuber in general, he does have some decent videos, but there is one thing I want to ask you, Hishi, why is there a karaoke video up front? Because I'm not allowed to do that, even if the video is instrumental, it's still a violation of copyright, so you might want to take that down. Other than that, he's perfectly fine, you guys should go and check out his channel. Finally, we have Trashy AI, who is a YouTube gaming commentator as well as an artist. Now, his channel him to make your banners and make your thumbnails and make everything for you. Make him your slave and subscribe to him, and hope you guys did enjoy this video, and comment below if you guys didn't. Say why you didn't enjoy this video. Say it was too bloody long or something. And hopefully you guys can get featured in the next video. Now, this is a personal favor I'm going to ask you guys. Please don't just comment, please check out my channel. It does really reduce the chance of you getting checked out. Just ask questions, you know, the normal stuff, and I will check your channel out at some point, hopefully. And this is not easy to do, trust me. I didn't expect this many feedback to, you know, for me to get on when I started this thing out. I thought it was gonna answer it and get away with it, but no, you guys have to ask so many questions, which is a good thing, don't worry. And another thing is, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. One of you guys told me, he sent me a message in person and told me that he boxed my channel because of this video, because of the previous How to YouTube video, and that made me happy. So thank you guys for doing that, and thank you guys for liking this video. If you haven't liked it already, why the hell haven't you liked it already? And if you know any other YouTuber that could help, could get any sort of help, please send it to them. Share this video if you enjoy it, favorite it if you really enjoyed it or got help from this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I'll do my best to see what I can to feature you guys and help you out in any way possible. I am low on time, I'm doing the best I can. And guys, I can't stress this enough, do collaborations. It's the easiest way to get big, air quotes, on YouTube. And also the link to our YouTube community is in the descriptions below. Join it. You guys can talk with me, you guys can ask me any questions in real time. I'll be there to answer them, hopefully. And see you guys next time, hopefully in a week or two, next part, and it'll just get longer and longer, and you guys will lose your time as you get closer to death. So thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for subscribing. It's been a pleasure doing this video. Peace out. Now my throat even hurts. Subscribe now to all of us, to every person who comment, and click their channels, message them, you know, do the whole community thing. Peace.